Hello everyone, this is B.O.B. and I would like to welcome you to episode 2 of my Survive and Thrive series. Now you might notice that this area is a little bit more dug out, and you might also notice that there's a spider. A spider somewhere. That means there's a cave somewhere, and I've been poking holes and I just can't seem to find it, but we'll get to that eventually. At the end of the last episode, I mentioned I was going to get back to the grind and do some more mining, and as you can see I do have a diamond pickaxe in my hand. I also got myself a diamond shovel and a diamond axe, and well, we also have 12 more diamonds to work with, so we're probably going to be crafting up some diamond armor here pretty soon. Ah, the emeralds, that wasn't a mining thing. I got that from a villager, but all the rest of this stuff, well, I think I got this from a drowned as well. So these three things down here I picked up elsewhere, but all the rest of this stuff I've picked up over my mining session. Excuse me. And so you can see we got almost a full stack of iron to work with, and that means I should have enough to craft some hoppers and probably throw together this AFK fish farm I was talking about, because that's probably where our enchantments are going to come from, at least to start off with. That's where I'm sure it's going to provide us with better ones than an enchanting table, because I would have to craft some books and actually make a legit enchanting station to get any good enchantments out of it. But with an AFK fish farm providing the books for me, all I'll need is an anvil, and hopefully I can get some unbreaking. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Well, I should be able to find a mending from there. That would be great, but I'm not gonna keep my hopes up on that. We're probably gonna have to resort to villagers for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and craft the things up to get that project started, and we can get this thing going. Okay, and I've crafted up all the items, and I went ahead and, well, I threw the machine together. So I'm sure a lot of you have seen this design before. I know there are more compact designs for AFK fish farms, but this is the one that seems to work best on PlayStation 4. Uh, so right now all I got is your basic fishing pole that I just got. So I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna do a little bit of AFK fishing. I'm not gonna make you watch that because it's not particularly exciting, but all you gotta do is kind of aim at this note block if you haven't seen this type of thing before. And if you just hold down that L2 button, well, on PlayStation or whatever it is, your cast button, and eventually something will come along and you'll catch it automatically and then recast. But being that I just have the normal fishing rod right now, it's probably going to take a while to start pulling some stuff in. Luckily, some of the things you pick up through this AFK fishing are better fishing rods, enchanted fishing rods. So hopefully I can find one with like the lure and luck of the sea, mending, and unbreaking 3, and then I could stand here and AFK fish forever. But like I said, I'm not going to make you guys watch that because it's not exactly an interesting view. But I'll catch up with you whenever we have acquired some better stuff anyways. Oop, there's something. So not 5 minutes into fishing, and this rude villager comes into my hole in the wall hut. I'm guessing hiding from that zombie there. And he lays down in my bed. Can you believe the audacity of this guy? Well, I'll deal with that at another time. I'm gonna go back to the fishing. I just wanted to share that little bit with you. So I have been at this for probably over an hour now, and we really haven't acquired much, but we finally got a slightly better fishing rod with luck of the sea too on it, which is great, but it's almost busted. So without mending, we're gonna end up breaking it pretty quick. I did end up getting this book, Loyalty, which is awesome. We can throw that on our trident. And a couple of decent bows that to combine the two of those is going to make something pretty awesome. It's too bad we don't have infinity to add to that, but I'll probably do some more of this here. Maybe I don't know, I wanted to let it go overnight, but I'm afraid the fishing rod's gonna break. But I am gonna get some more fishing in, and hopefully we can get a good rod that'll help us get even better books. So it has been more than 24 hours since my last recording, and a few of those hours were spent right here. And this is just not working as quickly as I would like. You can see I resorted to using this luck of the sea fishing rod in hopes to bring in some better catches, but it's just not paying off. I mean, we did get another book, but that's for a crossbow, and I don't know. I guess I could craft one, but I'm not a big fan of the crossbows. I feel like even if you have quick charge 3 on them, the regular bows pull back faster, and plus with power 4 and flame 1, if I combine those two bows, I think that's gonna be better than the crossbow would be anyways. But I'm not really gonna worry about that at the moment. Frankly, I'm just getting bored of fishing. And so I'm thinking I might go on a little adventure. One of my it's almost 9. I might wait and sleep the night here. But if you remember, one of my goals is to find the ocean, and even though I have explored the map, well, a good chunk of this map, I still haven't found any ocean with any kelp in it. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that I can maybe do that today. So, as I said, I'm going to sleep the night here. Might as well go ahead and do that now. And I'm going to leave the unnecessary things behind. And I am just gonna go exploring some more, and yeah, hopefully I can come across an ocean, come across some kelp. That'll be one of the first farms we build, and that's just for furnace fuel. And then I also can take this down, and I gotta think of a goal to replace that with, because we're still not completely geared up to go to the nether. I'd like to have all diamond armor at least before we do that. But being that it is so cramped in this little hole in the wall, I'm thinking the goal I replace the AFK fish farm with is going to be, I think it's going to be to start a new base, but I'm not going to put that in just yet. Definitely though, that's gonna be something that's coming soon. I don't want to just live in a hole in the wall, and I want to build a mega base. You know, I mean, it was like, if you've seen my endgame world tour, you know what kind of builds I'm talking about. I want to build something tall and huge and that looks good, and I'm somewhat inspired by this landscape to maybe do like a medieval castle with some like towers on each of these hills and then bridges between them. I'm still not 100% decided on that, but as for now, like I said, I'm gonna try and do this finding the ocean goal, and I'll keep you guys posted on my adventures along the way. So this is pretty cool. I found my first ever sweet berry bush. My last world was created before the Village and Pillage update, so none of these were in it. So I've actually never seen them before. I mean, I knew they were in the game and everything, but yeah, this is my first time discovering them. Still no ocean though. If kelp grew in the swamps, I'd have it by the bucket loads by now, but no such luck. I'm gonna keep looking. There's no oceans, but I found another village, and this is now the fourth village I found. I found one in the desert as well. It's crazy to me because in my last playthrough, it seemed like the map was mostly ocean. Like everywhere you go, ocean, just, continents divided by oceans. And the villages, well, they were few and far between. But the villages in this world seem to be very plentiful, and I can't find any oceans. But at least while I'm here, I'm gonna look around and see what I can't take from these guys, and I don't know, maybe if they got a good librarian in town, that might be pretty helpful too. But I could always create those back at my home village. But I'm probably gonna steal this thing. Yeah, we'll take that. Sorry, Mr. Villager, whoever owns that. And the village has paid off in a couple of different ways, because as you can see, I have finally found the ocean. But also, I managed to pick up some goods from these people. I found a couple of emeralds in one of their chests, a bunch of wood. I went ahead and stole one of their stone cutters and one of their grindstones. I actually found diamond horse armor in a village chest. I don't have a horse yet, but I would have liked to have armor for me instead. But I figured I'd take it. And a pair of iron boots, which is better than what I'm wearing, so I'm going to go ahead and switch that out. Really? I traveled all this way, mainly for some kelp. And I only need a little bit of kelp at that. So I'm going to go, I don't know, I see some growing off in the distance there. I'm going to go and harvest that up. And maybe explore just a little bit further and probably make my way back to the hole in the wall hut to well, make plans for not only my base, as I was saying, but well, a kelp farm, because that's what all this was for. And I do believe I should have crafted a boat. I don't know what I'm doing. So I think I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna craft a boat because I think that's a shipwreck over there. And so after I get myself a boat and become nautical, I'll catch back up with you guys. Yes, this is much faster. I don't know why I had to swim so far out here to even think about this. But yeah, that definitely looks like a shipwreck up ahead, so that could be good. Maybe a treasure map inside, maybe a treasure itself. That would be pretty awesome. But like I said before, I came here for that stuff right there, the kelp. And well, I might as well grab some more of it while I'm here, because it's easy to grab a whole bunch, and then that way I can start out with a decent sized farm. Surely could grab some more of that. Yeah, we got more than a stack. That's plenty. Oh, and it's still coming. Yeah, I wonder what goods are in here. This is an interesting shipwreck, too. I don't remember the tones of any of the ones in my last world being so different in contrast. It was like they were all made of like spruce and oak. But let's chop our way in here and see what this thing has to offer us. Oh yeah, there's the goods. Let's take all of that. just that chest, I would think. Right? Yeah. There's one. Okay, some books. And of course I have no room to carry it. We're going to get rid of this. I guess I could just put these in here, huh? And we are going to take all these books. And there's a treasure map. First treasure map. That's pretty good. Let's put these in. We'll take all the paper. Not that that's really necessary. I mean, sugarcane farms are extremely easy to build. But might as well take it while it's here. Let's take this treasure map and see if we're close to where the treasure is. Maybe we can get a treasure right away too. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's do it this way. And it looks like it's north from here. And also, there is yet another chest here. Ooh. Alright, thorns on this? Okay. I don't need the potatoes. And well, I guess I don't need the lily pads either. Oops. Don't need that. Let's take... Well, I guess those were leather boots with thorns. That isn't that great. But I guess while I'm here, and it's nighttime, sleeping might not be a bad idea. Okay, slept through the night. Now I might try and hunt down this treasure. See if we can't get anything out of that. And I'll catch up with you guys when I get to the X. Okay, so from the looks of things, it should be on this beach somewhere, but I did notice a cave as I was coming in here, and I don't really want to get dumped into there, but to have a peek. Can't see anything anyway. I'm gonna do some digging here and see if I can find this treasure. Maybe it'll be a heart of the sea, even though there's so few oceans around where I've set up camp. It really won't make as much of a difference. Let's use up this stone shovel. Hopefully we can clear that from our inventory. Yeah, that didn't take long. I wonder if I'm even... it should be somewhere about here. And this might end up being more of a grind than I thought. If I can find a treasure chest, I'll catch back up and let you guys know what's in it. And here it is. Let's see what we got. Heart of the Sea. That's kind of what I was expecting. We got a couple leads and some chainmail armor. That's great. Alright, I guess these saplings aren't important because, I mean, there's always more saplings as well as the rotten flesh. We don't need to have that. I'm gonna go ahead and leave these leather boots behind because now chainmail's definitely gonna be better. Don't need the cobble. I guess we could leave these few wood blocks behind. Wood's completely renewable. And we might as well take these leads because I don't think I can craft any just yet. And then one more thing to drop so I can take that Heart of the Sea with me. I guess the sand. I don't know. There's always more desert. So now that I have a full inventory and Heart of the Sea and the kelp that I originally sent out in search of, as well as a bunch of other stuff, I think I am ready to travel back, but maybe I'll switch out to the good armor here first. Have me a little bit more well protected anyways. Yeah, alright. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna head back home and let you guys know what I'm up to when I get back there. And here we are, home sweet home. And what I realized as I was venturing back is that Oceanside Village wasn't actually all that far away from this one. It's just off the edge of the map, to the west there, and there's actually a lot of bodies of water in between there, and there's a few land masses that kind of break up those bodies of water, but I'm thinking at some point I may very well dig a canal, so that way I have easier access to the ocean. Boats are a great way to travel, before you get elytra, but like I was saying before, there aren't a lot of ocean areas around here, so I haven't really been worried about a boat. I mean, I guess there are a lot of rivers and stuff, but I mean, you could just easily go over a mountain, but if you had a long distance to travel, boats are pretty quick, so that's kind of the way to go. But as for now, I'm gonna head in here and kind of sort out all the loot that I picked up. I mean, I call that mission success. I got my kelp and plenty of stuff on top of that. So there's another sign we can take off our to-do list. But I have a feeling we're going to add some more to it here in just a few minutes. And I have updated my to-do list. As you can see, I added starter reel base because this place isn't exactly accommodating to all my needs. And of course, build a kelp farm. I did just travel all the way to the ocean to get kelp, so we could have our kelp farm for a renewable furnace fuel source. But unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure and hit that like button. And if you want to see some more, remember to subscribe. And if you're interested in seeing me tackle any of these projects in the next episode, maybe leave something in the comments. And I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'd like to wish you a wonderful day.